You can see me? Oh, it's weird because... Hello? Hello, testing. Alright, well, sorry for the late stream. I figured I'd just stream like an hour or so gameplay because I haven't touched it since the last time I played it. So how you doing, Fitz? Oh wait, resume. I forgot to start the game. Sorry. I'm doing pretty okay too. I had a few interruption, so I haven't been streaming. And I figure, you know, Friday you stream, so I'll let you stream Friday. Okay, it's saved.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
Oh wow, it is empty. I mean,
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda.
yeah, but I try not to stream like when other people are streaming.
Can you tell us where the welcome
Like
party
you
is?
and Gekor and
I'm sorry, my
Mink.
code is limited to information
So
and
it
symbol
doesn't split up the
interaction
views.
Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Yeah,
What
Andromeda
can you tell me
Galaxy.
about the Andromeda Galaxy?
Here in Andromeda Galaxy,
Oh, that's a
this is the
far
furthest
away.
any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
Alright, boring story.
What is the
Come
Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization
on. Oh,
efforts.
so it's like the Citadel
It is the
from
first
the other one.
destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Immigration.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented
That
or
is
confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical
far
staff can
from
assist with
the
any
last
physical
Mass
or
Effect.
psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone? That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Okay, upstairs.
Plants are still alive.
Okay, I guess not.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Hello?
Howdy. Oh, dude.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
No, he came out of nowhere.
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebanished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
This is a really
No
fast
word from the
train.
other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone.
I wonder
period.
if in the future train will be like this.
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with it. We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
Krogan, Solarian.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources. But that takes people. And we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Well, let's hope so.
Well, we came a long ways for nothing if I'm not.
We'll all die if you're not.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
Oh, that's a
You've
chick.
heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
Oh, I thought that was a guy.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh, Mink.
And
I
don't be
didn't notice
shy.
that you are
Come see
hosting
me
me.
when you have
Thank
the
you.
chance.
Ah. Okay, check out the journal. It says da da da. Whoops. Okay, journal says speak to. Alright. I guess it's time to go and talk to the guy.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It
Well, at
wasn't
least
even
it's
close
not
to
like the
livable.
Citadel, where it
That's
makes
been
you
true
run
of
around
every
like the
world
whole
we
town.
found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found
Ket?
scattered around the cluster.
Those
They'll
things
do
I killed
anything to prevent
was
others from
Ket?
accessing them. It seems murder isn't
Change it to
exclusive
A, it'll be a
mankind.
cat.
And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay. But you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Ooh, okay. Back and forth.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
That's not suspicious at all. Alright, well, time to go back to the ship. Task. Get to know other people. Sure, why not? Forget it. I'm gonna go try to get some, get through all the boring parts. Where's the man jacket? Map. Still map. Journey. There you go, map. Alright, so should be down here.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic. You are Scott Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
Okay, log off. See if I can find, that's weird, the objective says right there.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Alright, moving on. Docking clamps?
Alright,
okay.
What happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
It's a nice way of putting
Sorry,
it.
my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
There you go.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Okay, plan for hostility.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Talk to Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Okay. Let's
You
see
called
what
my father
you
Alec.
do with,
No one does that.
A lot of
Father.
us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
a follower then.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Okay, what's up?
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a and here we are, idling.
Okay, let's get going.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Come on, cat. Don't sit in front of the TV. I'm streaming. Stay here. Sorry, my cat jumped in front of my TV as I was looking for the objective to hurry up progress the or proceed the story. And alright, fine, I'll talk to everyone. Takes so much
you
time.
okay? I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
Yeah, my cat, he
three malfunctions
whenever he
in the
wants
past week.
attention, he tends to
That's not good.
block the
Sorry,
TV that
understatement.
I'm looking at.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing... I've scanned all the potential. I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so someone's messing
Wait,
with that. He probably
that's
want me
it.
to
You can't possibly
look
be involved
into
in
it.
this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure, why not?
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Forgot to check the scan. No, that's not the scan. Ah, there you go. That's the scan. Oops. No, nothing. Okay. Speak to Sam on Hyperion. So I have to go back to the ship.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable.
Anything? Security footage. Okay. Nothing. Ooh, shop. Okay, all items, these are mine. That I can sell. Which isn't too much. And all I have is 100. Yay! After all that killing and fighting. Ah, this is the way. Ah.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
She's reasonable, nothing I can't handle. Which one was Edison?
Yeah. Meeting Addison was
interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
Oops, this way. Ah, there's a lot of people now. First there was nobody. Or is this on the ship?
This is the captain.
Oops.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea.
So you could turn me to the Hawk.
A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human.
If only.
It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Say what?
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Okay. My profile. Profile allows Sam to configure writers and implement the superior better. Once please select and activate it. A soldier. Invest in combat tech, but a lot more powerful profile. Okay. For now, all I got is a soldier. Do I have any skills? No skill points. Okay. Alright. Time to go back and talk to people. This is the boring part. Just running around, checking out cool places. All looks the same, but cool. You know what I noticed about the future too? How people portray? It's like the lights. Like a lot of lights in the way they shine off the floors and ceiling. Cause like in Star Wars it looks like that. Yeah, so if you look at all the games that portray the future, it looks like that. Like the shiny surface, the multicolor lights, mostly blue. Yes. And I noticed that if they do like the alien planet, they like to use like glowing mushrooms. Kinda like Avatar did. It's always the mushrooms that they use. And what's over here? More people. Oops, scan. Nothing. Okay, stop to the Krogan.
I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all. There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
She actually have manners for Krogan.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Wait, so if he was number 8, then 7 people died?
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place.
Oh, that's
It was
horrible.
a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
Okay, why are you still here?
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The
Oh, it's
station and
complicated.
my clan both need me here.
Alright, Nexus
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much
Okay,
sums it up.
that's very nice.
There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, was killed.
Jean Garson.
What happened to Jean Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Alright. Genophage.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage.
If you guys don't know what the
people
genophage
from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
is that? Okay. She explained it all. Solarian?
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but
Well,
Andromeda
if
is
you
about
guys
new
play the first 3
My people need that
game,
more than most.
they explain a lot of that in like the game, like all the
Krogan
wars.
here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Alright.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Yeah, sure. I can promise. Yeah, but she's actually really nice for Krogan, because usually Krogan they're really tough, and they're really like egotistic, because they know that they're tough. Let's see. More of that. Let's go talk to this guy. Finish talking to him. Scan, 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 scan. Ooh, what's this?
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay.
Okay.
You can scan and trace the connected wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Okay, we would do that later. Let's talk to this guy.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
What happened to them?
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Okay, so what are we gonna ask? Okay, let's talk about mission arcs.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for.
Okay,
If they
yeah,
had the same
sucks.
problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Okay, additional arcs.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Huh. Nexus problem.
It sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership.
Scourge.
Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
Yes, I was talking with Joe Garson.
How did Gene Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Gian Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Okay, Scourge disaster.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Sloane Kelly?
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what...
Now that's racist. Just because they're bigger and they're stronger, I think they're supposed to, like, just... No.
Why
just
don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Okay, the
What more can you
initiative?
tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Okay, the origin.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Gian Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons. One for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them. The thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
Solarians are actually really
Tesh
smart.
handles the
They're
Nexus's
just
physical operations. Kandros runs the militia. And
they're kind of
Addison
too smart
manages
for their own
colonial
good,
affairs.
I think.
I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, let's
What
talk
do I
about
need
the
to
planet.
consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
4 stations.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
Isn't that like
I was afraid
outposts?
you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Okay. Good.
That's all. Thanks
Let's
for your time.
go blow up
Of
some
course,
planets.
as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Okay, so I talked to Tam. Talk to Tam. Let's see, General.
No, it isn't what we wanted. There's no choice to be had.
Yeah, well, let's just head back to the ship, and then we'll go off and go to other planets. Scanning, nothing.
We can start building a bank of vaccines once we get more
Oh, wait,
biomaterial.
I could talk to him more, right?
It's that scourge I'm wondering about. Standard colony radiation shields can handle it.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop. Lab. You know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Okay, more people to talk to.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Okay.
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis.
Skip. Skip. Okay. Hold option to track. Let's see. Talk to her.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Okay.
Don't give up hope.
Guess I'll go
When
look
I'm
for
out
them
there,
too.
I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened. And I need to know.
Alright. Talk to this guy.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Sure.
Absolutely. What do you need?